what is the biggest misconception of you at this point? One thing people think about you, prima donna, but it's not true.
I think a lot of people think that this is a facade. I think people feel as if prima donna is a phase, and it's like she comes this year, she comes this month, and she'll go. But that's not true. So bitches, I'm here to stay, just to let you know that. But a lot of bitches do think, and men, they think that, it's a game, but I don't think they understand the dynamics of prima donna, because she's a mom, she's a rapper, she's a hustler, she's a friend, she's a sister, she's a cousin, she's a socialite. She's all of these things, and people just can't put it into a bottle and say, damn, like what is she doing? What is she focusing on right now? So I think the biggest misconception about me is that people feel as if that I'm really all over the place. And that's a big misconception, because it's very strategic. Bitch, I know what I want. I know how I'm going to get it. And I just do me. It's just simple. And that's the biggest misconception. People just don't know where I'm going, where I'm coming, how I'm coming, what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. Because they see somebody who's successful and they put you on this pedestal, not you yourself. You don't put yourself there, but they put you on this pedestal. And now that you're here on this pedestal, people start to say, oh, well, you can't. They place their fears on my possibilities. And that's their biggest misconception of me, because I'm relatable. So it's kind of hard to understand somebody, because stars are not supposed to be relatable. We're supposed to be up here, up here, up here. And then here you go, you got prima donna in the kitchen. She's cooking. And now you got a mixtape. Oh, wow, she's rapping. And now you got her on the red carpet with a husband. Oh, she's married. They want you. It's a stigma. And I just really think the misconception is that they really feel that they just don't know where I'm coming. They feel like it's a facade. Like, I don't know, it's just a picture I'm painting, and one day my ink will get dry, but I'm here to let you know it ain't gonna happen.
Mm-mm. And this is a phrase people use, like a master of none.
Mm-hmm. A master of none.
Like you do so many things, but you're not mastering in a certain
This is the deal.
thing.
I'm truly a wastepreneur. And I say that because what that means is none of my talent goes to waste, period. I'm not an entrepreneur, I'm a wastepreneur. I'm not gonna waste any talent that I have. If there's an avenue that I want to pursue, I'm going to do it. Why not? I mean, we all gonna grow old one day. So I'm just a firm believer that get it done while you want to get it done. I'm very spontaneous. My method to my madness is mine, and I love it. So it works for me, and you just got to figure out what works for you. Because I'm just one of those people, I can multitask. I will call myself a multitask queen, like literally, like seriously. Yeah.
So I'm curious I'm curious with this next question.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a strategy? Because you said you used the word strategy or strategic.
I said strategic. I said people think that I'm all over the place, when honestly I'm not. It's very strategic, meaning that when you came from the bottom, I don't know what they doing or what people do, meaning that I had years of training. It's just like when you go to the Army. You want to be a veteran, or you want to be a soldier, but why? Why? You're going to fight a war, but the unseen is what you don't know. So you don't know what can happen when you get over there. And this is just me coming up from being wherever I was in life, being in poverty, being in the hood, just being a young mother, just grinding, hustling, just doing this. I said strategic because all those nights of struggle and pain and unhappiness and just things that you just wish when you get there, you plan. And a lot of people don't know that they're actually planning. So while you're actually at rock bottom, if you're a smart person or not, if you got common sense, you are planning for the future. And you just don't realize that because you're always wishing and hoping, I get out of this. Man, when I get out of this, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to say, what I'm going to be. And that in itself is very strategic. And that's why I say I'm very strategic, because it's years of trying to get where I'm at. It was years of envying the person who I wanted to be. And now I'm actually the person I envy, which is really strategic to me because I put all that energy out there into the atmosphere. And I mean, it's just like, yeah, I ain't trying to get too deep.
Deep is fine.
All right then. But yeah, you know, so that's just one thing that I like to say. So you never know what's going to happen in your future. Because if you knew, then you'd be the most powerful person in the world. So I always, you know, just always stay 10 toes up.
I am curious to wonder who you were envying previously.
I was envying the person that I knew I could be, not a particular person.
Okay.
And yeah, a lot of people are envying who they want to be because when you fantasize, well, when I'm fantasizing about me. When I was broke, I was fantasizing about me being richer. When I got richer, I was fantasizing about me being richer. You know, when I was single, I was fantasizing about getting a man. It's all about you. So you envying yourself because when you look in the mirror, you ain't seeing nobody else. And if you're seeing somebody else, then you got a problem. Anytime I looked in that mirror, rich, poor, skinny, fat, broke, it does not matter. I saw me at what I wanted to be. You know what I mean? It's like you see yourself at what you want to be. So right now, if you're a hairdresser, let me give you a good example and take it off of me. If you're a hairdresser and you're doing hair at your house, you don't see the next person owning the salon in 5 years. You visually see yourself. You see yourself owning that salon and you put yourself in that equation. You're not sitting there saying, oh, 5 years from now, blah, blah, blah is going to own this salon. No, you're saying 5 years from now, I'm going to own that salon. That's strategic because you're putting that out in the universe and everything good works in your favor. So, yeah.
Did you have influences?
A lot of influences. I had a lot of influences, like a lot. Too many to name. You know, I'm from the streets, so it's a lot of women that influence me, you know, politically, musically, talent, just people with talent, actresses. It's a lot, like a lot.
This misconception that you have, that you stated in this interview, have you lost an opportunity because of that misconception?
I wouldn't know because if it's a lost opportunity, that means it was never presented to me because they just, you know, they had the misconception. So, I mean, usually when people have a misconception of you, they don't take time to explore that misconception, to see what's the facts. You know, they don't live on facts. They live on this land that up, it's an X, it's a no. You know, but if you know, old school, inquiring minds want to know. So it just depends. I don't know what I miss. I never counted the missed meal, just the ones I ate.
And on the opposite end of the spectrum, gained an opportunity from that misconception.
Absolutely. I believe I gained a lot of opportunities from misconception because people can take you serious. They can see that, wow, okay, this is who she is. This is what she's gonna be. She's a momager, she's a rapper, she's an entrepreneur, she's a businesswoman. They take you serious. People take you as far as you take yourself. And that's just real. Like, people only gonna take you as far as you take yourself.